Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Schindler and this is the third part of our free beauty retouching tutorial here on YouTube. In our previous chapters, we did skin healing and raw image processing. So our first part was raw image processing, where we changed the appearance of the raw image to suit what we like. And the second part was skin healing. So if I zoom in and I undo the healing layer, you can see the before and the after. And if I undo the raw image processing layer, you can see the before our raw image and after. And this is our healing. If you want to see how we did that, links will be in the description. In today's video, however, we'll be doing Liquify. As you guys can see, like I said in our previous chapter, the hair turned out not so smooth after removing the fray hairs, and also there are some things we want to adjust. So I'm just going to create a layer out of all the layers we've made. So I'm going to press Ctrl Shift Alt and E, and that will create a layer out of all the layers we made. So that's just a layer representing everything we have done in one. So the top layer is showing. So now we have this layer, and I'm just going to change the name of the layer to Liquify. All right, now we are going to come to filter and we are going to click Liquify. Yes, so as you can see, a new window has opened, and that is the Liquify window. Over here we have some tools that we'll be using: the forward warp to reconstruct, smooth, twirl, packer, bloat, push left, freeze, thaw, face tool, hand tool, and the zoom tool. All right, so we are going to primarily be using the forward warp tool, and right over here in the properties, if I click down on the brush tool options, you can control the size of the brush. If I increase it, you can see that the size of our brush increases, and if I decrease it, you can see the size of our brush decreases. Alternatively, you can press and hold the Alt or Option button, right click, and move your mouse right to increase, and left to decrease it. That's an alternative way. And as well as the pressure going up and down while holding the Alt button. All right, so we have our density set to 50, our pressure 27, and then our brush size is set to 279. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Z button or the Z button to zoom in. I'm going to select the forward warp tool, that's W. And what we are going to do is we are going to try to straighten the hair. So we just push it slightly, and look, the hair is straight. So if I show you a before and an after, before and after. Now I'm going to modify the size of this brush and gently push slightly outwards, and as you can see, that's also done before and after. I'll do a similar thing here where I just tuck this in, increase the brush size, and move this out a little bit. Yeah, change the brush size and move this slightly. You want to work in short strokes so that you don't overdo it. I'll use the hand tool to move the image, and then I'm just going to adjust. So you can spend as much time as you want doing these alignments. Just all right, so I'll use the zoom tool to zoom out. All right, so here's, I think I zoomed in too much, not so straight, so we're going to push that out a little bit. Zoom out, and I think this looks fairly decent before and after. That's a beautiful change. You can see right there, before and after. So there's a few more things I want to do. I think the shoulder, I want to um I want to change how, the contouring of this part of her shoulder. So I'm just going to pull that down a little bit to make it look less tense, and I'll do that for the other side as well with the forward warp to pull that down so that it looks less tense. All right, what else do I want to do? If you look at the partition of the hair, it doesn't look quite in the center line of her face, like her nose and all that. So I'm going to try to move that slightly over. So I'm just tagging it slightly to the side to make it look as even as possible before, after. Maybe I shifted it a little bit too much. So you can use the reconstruct tool to go back to default just by clicking over. You can use the reconstruct tool to go back to default. I think I went too much. All right, Control Z. I think that looks good. Let me use the forward warp tool to just and that looks a little bit centered. All right, so we've done that. What else can we do? There are some modifications I want to make on her face, and for that I'll be using the face aware liquify option. So what I'm going to do is I just want to contour her face slightly more. So I'll go to the face shape section, and I'm just going to reduce her face width just slightly and reduce her jawline also slightly. I also want to I want to decrease the size of her lower lip. So I'm just going to shift it towards the right to decrease just a little bit. And then I just want to reduce her nose width as well. All right, so let me just fine tune those adjustments. I also want the forehead to be reduced slightly. So this is the before and this is the after. Before and after. You can do it to your preference, and when you are satisfied with the result, you can just click OK. And as you can see, we have done our liquify. Brief, simple, and it makes an amazing change to our image. It's a very useful tool for correcting things that you want to correct and making some physical adjustments and manipulations. So we are done with this video. In our next video, before we do our retouching, our next video is about smoothing out the background, how to smoothen the background. So if you are excited for that, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button as well if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe and bye.